at 11.
The I-Team has reported on several specific child abuse cases this year, and as with many of these stories, Child Protective Services was involved, and the I-Team revealed flaws with some cases.
And the I-Team's Vanessa Murphy has an exclusive interview with a former employee who says one department at the agency needs to change.
Clark County's Child Abuse and Neglect Hotline is often the first point of contact at the Department of Family Services, which could help save a child. Anyone can call in a report.
I think the whole point of the Department of Family Services is we're there to protect the permanency, safety, and well-being of children, and I don't think it's happening.
Kelly Budd is a former employee at the DFS hotline. She claims the goal was quantity over quality, to take more calls and less information.
I think a lot of times things fell through the cracks because, it got to the point where the people answering the phone were more concerned about, well, what's going to happen if I don't finish this phone call in 20 minutes?
She also describes a no-call list.
A list of names where when these people called in reports, we did not, no matter what they were saying, it did not result in a report or an investigation. Sometimes it would be refer them to a supervisor. Other times it would be just make a case note and go on to the next call. And when I got into this line of work, my thinking was like, we're here to protect children.
A spokesman for Clark County confirmed to the I-Team there is a list of 11 people, and some are frequent callers who complain about issues that do not involve a child being in danger, and some have significant mental health problems. Now, while it may sound like the boy who cried wolf, Bud says that may not always be the case.
So if this report was legitimate, nobody ever checked on those children.
She says better management is needed.
They need to rethink their structure of how they're scheduling people, or hire additional call takers. Or maybe a thought, when it's that backed up, have a supervisor hop on the phone and start taking some calls. Because that didn't happen.
Bud tells the I-Team she still works in the same field but moved out of state to take another job, in part, she says, because she feared the worst.
I really felt like at some point there's going to be a child that's going to be injured or hurt because of the practices, and they weren't doing anything about it, and I couldn't sleep.
Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
When the I-Team reached out to the county about those 11 people on the list, we were told all of the callers on that list are connected to a manager or supervisor when they do call. And the county also stated during any call, if it is believed a child is involved and may be the victim of abuse or neglect, someone will respond. You can find other stories our I-Team has done on our website, LasVegasNow.com.